Stay tuned, To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of Urban Warfare as we continue the campaigns of the Casper Kaisha. And last time, well, we got involved in a little bit of a succession dispute and ended up switching sides, which probably isn't something mercenaries should do too often if they want to, maintain a high MRBC rating. So, yeah, with that in mind, and deciding that we probably didn't want to betray our employers very often, we've decided to move over to Davian Space and begin a brand new Flashpoint. And let us begin. Hearts and Minds. A pro-Capellan insurgent group called the Emerald Dawn threatens to destabilize Shonavon's political landscape. Hastavian would reward you handsomely to neutralize this terrorist threat. This will be a timed requirement of light, which is what we ended up scrambling for. Uncommon weapons are at the possible obtainment, and consecutive deployments no, and should be relatively short at 2 skills. So let us begin. Hearts and Minds. High Orbit, Shonavon. Welcome to Shonavon, Commander Moore. I'm sorry to have dragged you out to such a dreadful system, but necessity compels. As you know, we are standing in territory once belonging to the Capellan Confederation. Unfortunately, a sizable minority of Shonavon's population would like nothing better than a return to Lao rule. Of course they would. You annexed the damn planet. We saved them from a government that kept them in a state of abject poverty. Hastavian brought the people of this system wealth, culture, and opportunity, and they've repaid our magnanimity with vitriol. It's exhausting dealing with these people. Sometimes I wish that we just could pack up and leave, but that wouldn't be fair to the majority who see our leadership as the gift that it is. How generous of you. As you can see, the political situation in this system is precarious. The ongoing management of Shonavon is like a never-ending Hearts and Minds campaign. If our responses are too weak, we lose the confidence of the majority. Too strong, and we run the risk of radicalizing a minority and spurring them to violence. Thus, when a rebel group must be curtailed, a certain degree of deftness is required. And you want us to deftly curtail one of these groups. Only its leadership, Tessa Navaja Norcus, and her husband Mattis Bishop Crenshaw. They're Lao zealots, veterans of the Prefectorate Guard. Together they oversee Shonavon's most dangerous pro-Lao political organization, the Emerald Dawn. From a public relations standpoint, an attack on the Dawn itself would be disastrous. They have too many supporters in the community at large, but if Norcus and Crenshaw were to be removed from power, swiftly and quietly, a low-tonnage lance to avoid drawing the attention, then Emerald Dawn could be neutralized. In time, who knows, perhaps they could even become an asset. Sounds like a tall order. From what you just told us, the Emerald Dawn is full of people who hate you. Ordering their deaths of their leaders ain't gonna change that. No, but the installation of a more sympathetic leadership might. Of course, it will have to happen in the right way. The performative aspects of this operation will need to be on point. Public relations doesn't factor into your job description, so I'll spare you the details of our outreach plan. But you need to know that when the job is done, I will make public appearance at the combat site. Therefore, it is absolutely imperative that your part of the operation goes without a hitch. If you're looking for a guarantee, I can't give it to you. Warfare is inherently unpredictable. I'm counting on you to compensate for that. On the orders of the royal family, my dropship is loaded and ready to fly. Camera crews are in position to live broadcast my arrival. If I have any choice in the matter, I wouldn't be doing this. Left to my own devices, I'd lead Shonavon without a backward glance. But as I've said before, necessity compels. That's true for the nobility as it is for anyone else. Good hunting, Commander. Fight with vigilance and skill, and above all, eliminate Crenshaw and Norcus. I cannot stress this firmly enough. They must be dead before I descend on the combat site. I'll keep in touch with the best of my abilities. Cunningham out. I guess we're carrying out an assassination in the service of House Davian's propaganda machine now. I can't say that I'm a big fan of the idea. I mean, say what you will about mercenary work, at least it's honest. That's right, it is, and that's why we're going to play this like we always do. We accomplish the mission, satisfy our client, and get paid. If Lady Cunningham wants to stage a PR exercise in the rubble afterwards, that's her business. Back to your stations, everybody. Let's get this job done. Although we generally don't actually follow through with that. We tend to do the good guy thing. I can't help it. Commander Ma herself just so happens to just have such a bleeding heart for being, a hero of some description. Probably why she became a mercenary. I mean, the Dakota's Combine is a little bit rough when you're trying to be the noble hero. After all, duty often compels you to kill yourself. So, let us take this one for maximum salvage or maximum money. We'll take the salvage. We may as well. We never know what we might run into. So this is max 55, 55, 55, 50 ton with a maximum of 90 tons. Okay. Oh, no. Never mind. A maximum of 200 tons. Okay, so this ain't so bad. So 2 hatchet men and an Atlas. No, we can't take it, unfortunately. I would if I could. Give me my Griffin, because the Griffin is jumpy and shooty and quite effective. That leaves me with 55 tons left. Lovely. So we can bring a Kintaro with a whole bunch of SRMs, or we can add a large laser to the mix. This would be jumpy and maneuverable, which might be preferable, but you've got an actual, high-stakes weapon. Whole bunch of SRMs. Ooh, which is better? You have better firepower. Yeah, because... Wait, why? Oh, yeah, because of the small laser. But slightly less heat efficiency. It looks like you both have the same movement, right? You're sitting on top of the same jumps and leaps, right? 180, 140, 240. And 180, 140, 240. So they jump the same. He moves slightly less, but they run at the same speed. Well, if they jump the same, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Kind of want to take it just for, the giggles. Durability is also the same. How did I cram this much durability onto a single mech? Huh, I'm not really sure. Well, in any event, I want the Kintaro. So let's see if we can sort people out properly. Hatchetman can be with Peace. Rangeable can be in a Kintaro. Reach in a Hatchetman, sure, why not? Even though that's not really his job. But hey, we'll make it work. And then Readout in a Griffin. Who is the most cookinest of cookers? Okay, so you're the most cookinest of cookers, and you're going to be on top with Readout, who is capable of handling that. All right, let us deploy on this brand new assassination mission. Oh, we're going to do an urban warfare again. We don't go to enough urban biomes. They're just so hard to find for Flashpoint. Well, not hard to find for Flashpoints, but I'm very happy to run into another urban warfare specific Flashpoint so that we can enjoy everything. By the way, I've started compiling all the Flashpoints into a single playlist. It is on my channel as BattleTech Flashpoints with an S, so as not to be confused with BattleTech Flashpoint, the expansion pack. We'll talk more about this later. Mattis Bishop Kenshaw and his retinue are en route to meeting with the Sion Triumphant, a satellite organization of the Emerald Dawn. Intercept Crenshaw's battle mech and destroy it, and contact my dropship to confirm the kill. 314 priority salvage, 50,000 Seabills, 2 skulls. This all sounds pretty straightforward, Casper. Keep your eyes open all the same. Yeah, I've started compiling all the Flashpoints into a playlist, so if you want to go check them out and sort of see how we played through them, or maybe get a little bit of a bit of inspiration for your own playthroughs, maybe you can enjoy it in that way as well. Although we ran into a couple of them were fairly interesting. We haven't failed one yet, although several have gone through not quite as beautifully as I would have preferred, especially not the one Flashpoint where we were working for the Draconis Combine. Yeah, the one where they tried to stiff us for the bill, and then we demonstrated that he was a total moron, because we had 2 assault mechs that spawned within gun range of us and got to shoot at us. And that was relatively unpleasant, although we were able to actually fight our way out of that one and killed absolutely everybody. And for that, I have to put all the credit on the pilot skills, because you know what? When you've got somebody with call shot mastery and a pair of AC-20s, oh boy, do you bring a lot of firepower to the table. So let us begin the mission as we drop down onto this lovely urban biome. I love these urban maps, they're so cool. And dropping down, hard drop, with our drop pods. I've been picking up sporadic hits on Leopard sensors, Commander. Lady Cunningham was right. Crenshaw's definitely moving through this AO. He's got bodyguards, but there's too much interference for me to get a reading on what they're piloting. I'd recommend exercising extreme caution when making the approach. Incoming transmission. I don't know who you assholes are, but if you're here on Cunningham's dime, I'd recommend giving my lance a wide berth. You step within our sensor range, I won't hesitate to mow you down. Cocky son of a bitch, ain't he? Let's see where that gets him. Go to it, boss. I'll be cheering you on from here. Alright, so once again, the Southerners have returned to fight as rebels against, I suppose, Davian. So, we have Outriders that are located up here and over here, and Bishop himself is right here. So going right in for Bishop probably would get quite painful. So what we want to do then is we want to run to eliminate the first of the Outriders group, and that means we got to head off in this direction. Oh, we've located the Outriders. 25-ton vehicle is not all that dangerous. I have no fear at this moment. Kintaro forward. Oh, it's been so long since we've driven a Kintaro. I like Kintaros. They're a lot of fun. Everybody's picking up a ton of evasion on this one as they come screaming on forward at maximum speed. Alright, so we got 1 light and 1 medium popping up on the field. The light is... Oh, this may be a gunal, so it is one of the urban assault vehicles. Yes, it is a great place for an ambush, which is why we're heading full north to try and kill these people before they can actually get involved in, you know, the combat. Because I don't quite want to engage Crenshaw until after I deal with his buddies. Because once Bishop is actually engaged, I imagine things will get very dicey very quickly. Such a lovely city. Shame we're going to have to destroy it. Oh, can I actually get a line of sight? I can, with the hatchman that has the large lasers, so he'll actually be able to do something. Now, this is, of course, going to be the Galant, and the Galant will be quite tough in order to actually break, so we're just going to see if I can't focus enough firepower onto it. Oh, no. Unfortunately, I've got that graphical glitch. All the explosions and stuff are going to seem to be very washed out. In fact, a lot of things are actually washed out, which is kind of sad. I don't know why it does it. It's happened to me once before when I was just sort of blasting my way through trying to earn up all the light mechs. And it's pretty irritating. But, oh, this Griffin. Quad SRM-6. Do I need this much? 21? Probably not. How about if I jet off 2? Yeah, we'll go 12 SRM-6s. I think that'll do it, right? Okay, good. Just enough. Yeah, this sucker's packing a lot of short-range missile firepower. Yeah, missile trails are going to be a little bit off. Colors of beams are going to be off. It's not great. If this persists into the next one, I will actually reset the flash. Well, not to reset the flashpoint, but I'll reset my game and continue on from there. Because that's not a large laser. Somebody got a blue laser pointer and decided to start aiming it at people. All right, come back to me. Reach. Actually, no, you're a hatchet man. Range bow, Kintaro. Can you not get a line of sight? Okay, we'll jump into a... Why are you invisible? Huh?
You got it.
It's a pack rat support vehicle. Oh, he's got electronic countermeasures on board, right? Am I viewing that properly? Yeah, I think he's got a defensive ECM. Ooh, interesting. Fire. Take him if you can. Reach, can you reach him now? I can shoot him if I can get within range. Which I can, and I've got a lot of close range firepower here. So as much as I can't punch him in the face, I can then follow up with a whole bunch of little red laser pointers. ECM remove vehicle discard. I hope I can steal that. Oh, I hope I can steal that so much. I mean, I'll probably not use it, but just the principle of stealing it is kind of the big deal for me. Like, I'm not going to use it. ECM is so horrifically broken in this game, and they haven't come up with a good way of kind of fixing that. I am really eager to see how BattleTech implements it. Yeah, ECM is incredibly broken in this game. I will salvage it, absolutely. I will keep it in our cargo hold, absolutely, but I'll probably not use it, because once you use it, it turns the game into a very slow, plodding assault. Maybe I should throw it on an Atlas. Weighs 6 tons, though, so it means it can't be a double AC-20 Atlas. That sucks a little bit. Peace. You are a hatchet man that is equipped with many lasers. Well, actually, just 2. Oh, you can't shoot him from here? You have large lasers. Oh, does he also have ECM? That would be not great. That I could... Oh, because, duh. We need to make sure that we're moving in the right form of moving. Bounce on forward, what we got? We got a striker, we've got a bulldog. The bulldog is technically more dangerous. So target him, nail him with a couple of large laser shots. Ooh, I saw red numbers. Oh, so close. He's not dead, but he ain't exactly having a very good day. Alright, who else we got here? So the striker should be relatively easy to kill. Range bolt. Actually, no, it'll probably up to Readout. And the Griffin, jump! Oh, Readout is just so... This Griffin, man. I'm very happy with how it's sort of turned out. I can't waste the firepower on that. But you have multi-target. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt a multi-target. We're going to go most of the stuff on the striker. I'm going to toss one over in your direction. And hopefully you die. So just give me that pleasure of seeing you explode. Stray shots hitting the buildings. Unfortunate. I don't exactly want to cause too much, horrible damage. I saw red numbers. No, we just punched to a different location. Should have just focused my fire on one guy at a time. And by not doing that, I have doomed us all to having to fight. Okay, since you can't get in range, we're just going to sprint on forward. Stack up all that lovely evasion. Blow something up on your way through. I don't know what you actually exploded, but that was rather hilarious. And Reach probably ain't exactly going to be able to get in range either. So jumping, yeah, not going to get us around. So sprint. Follow up as quick as you might. Smashing our way through this little park, although apparently it's bunkers. Lots of bunkers. So the striker can move forward, going to open fire on the Kintaro, but the Kintaro is insanely evasive. Stray shot hitting, unfortunately, the hatchetman as well. Both of them were quite evasive, but not evasive enough, and now they will die. Actually, no, that's not true. We're going to annihilate them. They haven't even figured out just how badly they're screwed. Large laser missed. Stray shots really doing a good job. I swear, these stray shots are more accurate than otherwise might be. Okay, so we're lower on the evasion, which obviously ain't exactly great. Comes up to 4. Somebody's in the scout phase and operating and doing stuff that we don't want them to do. So I don't have to... Oh, good. So the Outriders looks like they're coming around the back here? That's great. I'm serious when I say that. That's actually great. Because that means I don't have to go to them. So if those are the Outriders... Yeah, they're Outriders. They're not Crenshaws. Because I'm going to kill these guys this turn. They are dead. They just haven't quite realized it yet. Reach... Oh, it's not in range. Alright, the Griffin can stomp for... Ooh, or... Okay, we're going to have the Kentaro rush down this guy. Because I'd like to have the Kentaro kill him. If at all possible. So that I can then stomp with the Griffin to chill him out. Okay, good. That worked out. And then Redoubt can walk over here and just step on top of the mech. Ooh, we got a heavy mech out here. Who's packing the heavy? Oh... Crenshaw may have actually showed up. Okay, we got a couple of hits on the Griffin. That's not good. That was probably a blackjack. Yeah, Redoubt, let's go lights out. Now, the reason I want to step on him is, one, it'll chill him out, which he kind of needs at the moment. But perhaps more importantly, I gotta double check. Scratch 1 Emerald Dawn Combat Lance. But the other thing is I want to make sure that I can get my hatchetmen in close range. Like, this lance was sort of built around the idea of, hey, my hatchetmen can be on top of the enemy at almost any moment. And if I can do that, I can, you know, keep the pressure going. Sprint on, not into expo... Oh. Oh, you're... That's not cool. If I can see that building, I want to flatten it. No, I can't. Okay, brace. So I want my hatchetmen to basically be available. They come around the corner, I dive on top of my... I hit them with big old axes. Yeah, we got a lot of mechs incoming now. This is starting to become... Okay, so that's got to be his 45 tonner. He's a blackjack? Really? That is your command mech, is a blackjack. Looks like they're not actually moving to engage me just yet, although I'd like them to. Reserve. Come forth. Come after me. Come at me, bro. You gonna jump? Yeah, he's gonna bounce down to the bottom. It was just too dangerous for him to be up there. Would have been suicidal. The Griffin? The Griffin can pop into range. Sure, that'll work. Hey, we might even be able to... you know, coach him out of cover. A fire starter? Okay, I'm just going to make sure that he dies. I'm just going to ensure that he stops existing. So we're going to focus... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I recall now that missile launchers do not actually give you great bonuses. I want to move as close as I can when I do this. The reason why we want to be close, of course, is that we want them to be close to us so that we can then punch them. So his center torso is hurt. I was hoping he'd be dead. He's not going to be dead by this. Not if I'm trying to do this properly. 65. We'll go with another precision strike. Hit that center torso again. Yeah, it doesn't have that much effect, but it does increase the accuracy from 65 to an 80, which is pretty good. So the fire starter's no longer stable, but we're not going to get the kill I was really kind of hoping for. Because if I could have... Yeah, I've only got 2 more SRM-6s to throw into this. Can you do it? I mean, theoretically he can. Just give me some luck, give me some luck, give me some luck. Not enough. We got the head hit, but I didn't care about the head hit. I would have preferred 2 more missiles to strike the center torso and blow him up. So that is unfortunate, because now we've actually got to fight these guys. Oh, and unfortunately I've revealed the blackjack. Whoops. That's not good on me. I'm going to have to move these... Oh, God. We're about to get nuked by a ton of... Let me guess. You're all... Oh, no, you are all Locust, but I was expecting you all to be Locust 1Ms, because the 1Ms would just sit at maximum range and just continually just rain hell on me. They're not fun to fight. They really aren't. Okay, so we've got more Locusts coming. Yeah, we got one more Locust. It is a 1S. Open fire with his short-range missiles. All of them striking on peace, but why? Peace is so peaceful. 2 large lasers, that's probably why.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, peace. Can only hit the 1. Really? I miss Rortek's ability to sort of control what you're doing and where you're being. Hang on a sec. When is that Firestar moving? No, the Blackjack's moving next. Well, the Hatchman's already given up his evasion, so just stand still and hit him with an axe. Goodbye. Not quite goodbye, apparently. Okay, so we hit the arm, as we so often do, which is one of the more frustrating situations to be in. Are you gonna keep bouncing? Yeah, he is. He's unsteady lost evasion? What? Oh, no, that must be the Locust. There's no way our Hatchetman lost his evasion. Hatchetman's golden. Lovely. Okay, so since I have like full control of the battle at the moment, the Kintaro can bounce. Not up top. Going on top of buildings is mostly suicidal. So we're gonna hop on forward, be aggressive against this fire starter to make sure he can't actually get involved in anything. I think I can throw enough missiles his way to kill him. Or not, apparently. Seriously? Somehow you didn't hit the center torso at all. I really can't afford to not kill him this round? Am I gonna... I can't even call shot the center torso. It shouldn't take this much effort to kill you. Like, seriously. It should not take... There we go. Okay, that finally worked. Jeez. Okay, so we got the fire star down. We're down to 2 locusts and a griffin. Or 3 locusts and a griffin. So we'll go hit him up for a good old-fashioned whacking. And get all the small lasers involved to just make sure he dies. Yeah, this reaches in probably the superior hatchet, man. The twin large lasers are nice, sort of like for continued firepower. But even at that, why would you bother with them? They're better for continuous firepower, sure. But when you actually get to hatchet range, which, to be fair, in this is much more difficult than it otherwise might be. When you actually get to hatchet range, things start getting a little bit more dicey. So the Kintaro taking a little bit of fire, but that's okay. Who else is going to move? We got a Locust 1S. He's going to back up a little bit and open fire on the Kintaro as well. He's decided that he needs to take on Range Bull. And Range Bull is stacking quite a bit of evasion to go on top of that one. Time for the Blackjack. Actually, no, the Blackjack still needs to decide what it's doing. I want the Blackjack to hopefully come closer to me. Reach. Because I can't quite touch him. It's a bit of a problem. He's only got AC2s. Reserve. Let him come to me. No, he's gonna run like a coward. Shoot my Griffin a bunch of times. Alright. So I can't get my... Unfortunately, I can't get my hatchetmen to do what they were designed to do, which is really kind of sad, because they're built exactly for this. Their entire role was predicated on, I can just lay down enough firepower to make you cry. Die, please. I mean, I can't guarantee it. Ooh, that was a headshot. Headshot and the damage was not great. Peace. Are you actually in range? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in on this one. Could aim for the center torso. Yeah, we're gonna do that. 80 damage to his CT will kill him. If we can just get the hits on. 1, 2. Okay, he's dead. Good. So we cored out the Locust. Now we got one more Locust over here. It's a Locust 1M. He's firing missiles all over the place. And the Griffin needs to start getting involved in fighting this guy. Hi, my buddy, my friend, my pal. I'm gonna be targeting your face. Also, to make sure that I can operate all of my mechs next time. I think yep, that's a head hit. So, yeah, looks like he took a pretty nasty chunk to the face so far. Jump? Yeah, we're gonna jump and shoot. Bounce on forward. Hi, I've got a whole bunch of weapons to shoot your way. And if I'm really lucky, I'll knock you over. Oh, is that a knockdown? It's a knockdown. Good job, people. So now we get to take free headshots. Yes, I'm deliberately going to try and pick his head off. I don't know why. It just seems like something we want to do. So he's not providing any sort of information, so this mech's actually got to come within visual range to fight at this point. Otherwise, just be a coward over there. And I will send my mechs to go try and kill him. How are you seeing the hatchman? I suppose he still does provide visual. That's a shame. Okay, the hatchman took a hit. Nothing too bad so far. Kintaro. Can you see him? Can you just jump to see him? I mean, I can see if I'm gonna get there. I can see him if I get on top of a building, which has 60 health. He can't actually break that building. Hi, buddy. I have the high ground. Precision strike, because I'd like to kill you. Center torso. I mean, yeah, it doesn't work out super great, but that did work. Okay, lovely. So we've killed the Locust. Now we just got to kill the guy. So we've got all of the reinforcements taken care of. So now we come over to Reach, and instead of stepping on him, Reach is going to shoot him in the face. Oh, wait. Yeah, because we can do that for free. I was like, I can't do it. I just screwed myself, but no. I want to see if I can't kill him with just shooting. That'll tear off his half torso, and his, face is now very, very exposed. Oh, he's dead. So that's good. Nicely done, Commander Ma. I knew I could count on you. My personal dropship is currently en route to New Rains, where Tessa Norcus static connection lost. So much for keeping in touch with our client. Does the timing of that feel suspicious to anybody else, or is it just me? Oh, it's suspicious, all right, Commander. We just received a Type B message from the Emerald Dawn, courtesy of TS and Norcus. You're going to want to see this when you get back. Let me guess, the Davians are trying to betray us or doing some horrible, awful stuff, and they're actually going to make me want to work for the Capellans this time. You know, if we keep this up, we are never going to be able to get contracts for the MRPC, because they're going to constantly be saying, hey, you're not going to be working with us. Alright, so no penetrating hits, no pilot injuries, lovely, picked up a good number of kills on everybody. Okay, there's only really one thing that I give a darn about, and I don't know if I can get my hands on it, but that pack rat had an ECM. And it doesn't look like ECM is capturable? Really? All the way back down to the bottom. Double check. SRM ammunition, machine gun, LRMs, AC2, AC10, AC10, jump jets, SRM6, SRM4, SRM4, SRM2, SRM2, machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, a lot of machine guns, medium laser, LRM, LRM, LRM10, LRM10, large laser, AC10, locust, looks like you can't get it. That's a shame. Stability damage, terrible. How many large lasers I got? I have 12. I could use more. I mean, there's always a point where you could use more. Really, none of this kit really appeals to me, so I'm going to buy this so I can basically sell it. It's a brand new blackjack, I guess, but we're just going to scrap it for more cash. Should the need arise, I mean, I'm going to put it in the hold until I actually need it, but basically, if you're a heavy mech, I've sold you. Unless you're a heavy mech I don't have. And also, I'm trying... Well, if you're a heavy mech part, I've sold you. I've tried to keep my hands on my Orions and my Cataphracts, just so that I have a couple of backups to have a little fun with. Because I like my Orions. They're cool. They're interesting. They're very straightforward and brutish, but I like my Cataphract a lot. I'm trying not to sell it. So, Blackjack BJ1, go into storage, sir. Hearts and Minds 2, High Orbit, Shonoban. Here it is, Commander. The message from the Emerald Dawn, tight beamed to us from New Renee's. Buckle in, it's a doozy. Hello, Davian Pig. You're a mercenary, I know, but you're taking Cunningham's money. That means a little better than a Davian, and most definitely a pig. If you're willing to wallow in that woman's shit for a paycheck, you deserve nothing but contempt. I just wanted you to know that while you were killing my husband, my people were out gathering hostages, civilians, captured from the safe zone beyond the conflict space. I'm calling these wretches civilians because that's what Lady Cunningham considers them. The truth is, the Quislings. They've turned their backs on their heritage and embraced Davian rule, and they've got nearly 24 of them right here with me in the heart of New Renee's. You're after me, I know. There's no sense in murdering my husband and leaving me in place. Well, I want you to know that you can't kill me. Not without knocking over an entire building full of people, including the hostages. That won't be a good look for Lady Cunningham or for her Davian monsters. Unless you want to wash your hands of innocent blood, you're going to have to leave us the hell alone. Fly back to whatever frontier cesspool you crawled out of. But yet, go crawling to Avalon and see if House Davian will take you. If you want to be the creature, show enough conviction to commit to it. Either way, this isn't your fight. Not anymore. Okay. I've had no luck getting in touch with Lady Cunningham's dropship. I don't know what the Emerald Dawn is jamming the transmission somehow, or if there's something wrong with her dropship comms. Who knows? For whatever reason, she isn't picking up. That means that we can't ask her to clarify how she wants us to handle this. And that puts us between a rock and a hard place. If TS and Norcus isn't dead before Lady Cunningham's dropship touches down, we're going to be in a breach of contract with House Davian. Hell, Norcus may even launch an attack on Cunningham's dropship. I wouldn't put it past her. On the other hand, Norcus just made it impossible for us to complete our mission without also blowing up the building and killing a couple dozen innocent civilians. Yeah, boss, it's a shit sandwich. I think we'll all get the picture. So, boss, which option is less terrible? Do we accept the civilian casualties and complete the operation, or do we piss off some recently widowed hostage, taking terrorists alive and kicking? Lady Cunningham said that killing Norcus was imperative. Hostages or no hostages, that's what we're going to do. Or secure the area, but leave the building saying, I won't destroy a building full of civilians to take down a single target. We're going to hold action on Norcus until we get in touch with Lady Cunningham. Well, this is clearly Lady Cunningham's plan. I mean, it's obvious that this is Lady Cunningham's plan. She knew that TS and Norcus was going to do this, and so what she wanted to do was put us in a position where we would fight and blow them up, and then she's going to show up, cry crocodile tears about how terrible it all is, and then put a bounty out on our head, and then she's going to secretly backdoor pay us and say thank you for your service. I don't feel like being used as a tool. Roger that, Commander. Lady Cunningham may not like it, but at least our consciences will be clean. I'll get down to the barracks and make sure that our mech warriors are ready for launch. And I'll try to mentally prepare for the ass-chewing Lady Cunningham is going to hand us when she touches down to find TS and Norcus staring back at her. Well, at the best that she might be able to say, hey, you took hostages, you were willing to get everybody killed. No, actually, by the end of this Flashpoint mission, I'm positive what has happened. She's already had her special forces place bombs all over this building that's going to explode. You watch. That's exactly what's going to happen. And the building's going to collapse, and there's nothing we can get done about it. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that, sir. You just gave me access to all the guns. Which one's actually more powerful? I don't actually know. I mean, the Grasshopper does half of what you do, but then he also brings the melee combat. Give peace a Grasshopper. Yeah, you just gave me an unrestricted battle. Let's rock. Let's rock and roll with everything. We've got a 5-skull lance versus a 2-skull difficulty. Oh boy, are we gonna be just the biggest wrecking ball. I brought the Atlas, and the Highlander, and the Stalker, and the Grasshopper. A Grasshopper? Well, they don't have another assault just yet. They're working on it. Well, not super actively, if I'm completely honest. I haven't been hunting down 5-skull missions so I can go rip up assaults. We seem to be doing pretty good on our own. We may not be able to take out TS and Norcus, but at least we can contain her. If she wants to hide behind human shields, fine, let her hide. We'll do as much damage to the Emerald Dawn as we can, and when Lady Cunningham's dropship touches down, she can handle the hostage negotiations. 3 or 14 priority salvage, 102,800 Sea-Bills, and 2 skulls. If we can't cut the head off the Emerald Dawn, we should at least be able to inflict a lot of damage. And we shall. Oh, shall we? You forced me in one mission to have to go with lights only with a maximum of 200... Was it 240? Yeah, 240 tons. And now just, you gave me free reign. You shouldn't have done that. It's a 2-skull mission. I mean, we have just the nuclear weapons right now. They can't stop us. It's going to be so powerful and good. Also, I'm quite liking how the hatchetmen sort of work in that lens, or at least theoretically. The thing I'm not liking is the fact that hatchetmen are so limited in range. So I'm not quite certain what we want to do. They're 45-ton mechs. That's cicada-level firepower. If they do get close, they do get to swing AC-20s at people, which is great. But would I be better service by putting, say, a cicada and vindicator out on the field and, you know, using them as energy boats of some description, which is basically what they're doing. I mean, 2 large lasers is not super energy boaty, and we do have a lot of firepower. I'm not really sure. Although I still kind of like the 3X hatchetman that we're currently using. The 2 SRM launchers, in addition to all of the small lasers, that actually works out pretty good even when you can't punch, because the jump can get you into range. Alright, hopefully the Flashpoint visuals are fixed, but I'm not positive on that. Alright, so we brought in everything. Keeping your distance, Commander. Good choice. Don't get any closer and I'll start throwing these traitors out the 30th floor window. They'll have plenty of time to regret their mistakes before they splatter against the pavement. I can't believe this is what passes as the charismatic leader. Seriously, why does anybody follow this woman? Hatred is the hell of a drug, Commander. We're picking up hostile sensor contacts all over the AO. Emerald Dawn looks like a mix of battle mechs and combat vehicles. More bad guys means more salvage. With luck, Lady Cunningham will be satisfied enough with the kill count to overlook the fact that we ain't killing Norcus. She'll just have to deal with it, gang. Let's get to work. And let us get to work. We have brought all the power. All the firepower. Oh, that grasshopper's pretty quick. It's fun. A 25-ton and a 30-ton mech. Oh, it looks like they're bringing their A game. Let's go and murder them all. It's not even going to be a battle. It isn't. If I can get the Atlas in range of anything, it's just going to butcher everything. AC-20s don't lie. And you know what? The Highlander has also proven itself to be insanely good at light hunting. Just because when you shove 55 missiles in somebody's face, it really hurts. Really badly. I really kind of want to get, like, another long-range missile mech. Except I want to sort of make it a little bit more symmetrical than what I've currently got. Hello! Stepped around the corner. There's a Commando and a Javelin. The Commando is, apparently I can't shoot. Oh, you're my Grasshopper. Never mind, I thought you were my Highlander for some reason. Sure, give him a little bit of love. And it's just gonna be pain. All the pain. Range Bull, can you actually... No, Range Bull can't actually see, but that's not actually Range Bull's problem. You see, Range Bull does not care. And could just murder anybody. The large laser could potentially be dangerous. I'm just gonna eliminate the javelin. Just die, please. Oh, you're not gonna die. Really? Huh. Who would have thunk it? Well, I can hopefully bring Reed out to go give a little bit more fire support on this particular issue. More fire. Missiles for the missile god. There's half of him. Oh, he's still gonna survive. That's a shame. How much did he? 12 health is what kept that arm on. 3 missiles. You best sprint, son, because you gotta get that big, heavy, swinging AC-40 Atlas up to the front. Look out, Commander, we got incoming drop pods, and they don't look friendly. Okay, we'll deal with that as they come along. I mean, right now we're facing lights, and the only reason they're alive is because I didn't have an easy time shooting them. That's amusing. 2 medium lasers. You're a spider! Congratulations! You're even jumping like one. And the Commando, he's got a large laser. Makes him a little bit more dangerous. It does. I gotta admit that. And that's a hit. We're not in cover right now, which does mean these hits hurt. And he's got 2 mediums that are about to come around the corner too. So, it's not, you know, a world of joy and bunnies yet. Oh god, no. It just became a world of pain and irritation. I hate trebuchets! That's why. That's why I hate trebuchets. At least I have maximum medical facilities on board now. I don't know what that's gonna do, but wow, drill, baby, drill. Don't hit my head again, otherwise I will beat you into a bloody pulp. What were you? Wolverine. Okay. So here we're dealing with some pretty rough customers, actually. Alright, let's just step up here and annihilate him. Hi, you're dead. You haven't realized it yet, but you're so ridiculously dead. I'm in cover now, too, so you're ultra dead. Small laser's just ignoring the accuracy debuff. Okay, read out. Actually, no. Reach. Hi, buddies. It just so happens that I have an AC-20. Although, maybe I should preface this shelling a little bit. Give me a direct line of sight. Oh, gotta make sure that I don't stand in front of Reach's out. I will be standing in front of Reach's out if I go there. Range bull, then, I suppose we'll just have to slide right here. I just want to make sure that we don't get in the way. That's too important to me. You're actually quite dangerous, but you are irritating, and you will just hound me no matter where I go, so I have to just make you not enjoy life. Oh, good. That works. I don't even need to send in my other friends. 75%? I don't think so. That seems low. 95%. That seems right.
Welcome, my alpha.
And dead. Didn't even go for the headshots. Well, I told him to, but he didn't. And that's a trebuchet gone. Oh, thank goodness. Do I have a direct line of sight on anybody? No, I do not. But you know what? Just rains of missiles are always good. 66. Oh, never mind. I do have a direct line of sight. Hi. Bazap. It looked like most of those missed, not gonna lie, which makes me not super happy. It's a whole bunch of missiles on that one. Now, incoming drop pods. You got another group of hostiles entering the AO, Commander. Looks like the CN Triumph. They're on Lady Cunningham's hit list, just like the Emerald Dawn. Let's light them up. Alright, so we got a lot of mechs coming, but I have a forest. So if I have a forest, I don't care how many mechs I have coming my way. Just because we have the firepower. Maybe they'll fight each other, though. That would be great. 30 tons. 30 tons is not fun. So we've got at least 12 mechs on our way, but we were kind of expecting that. Well, apparently there's only... No, there has to be reinforcements. We just haven't seen them yet. Grasshopper tanking some damage, which... I'm surprised, actually, it's doing a little bit better than I thought it was. The one on torso is down to, like, 7 armor, which is not great. But aside from that, they're doing okay. We probably should turn to face that torso away, though, since I don't want to lose it. And this will also give me an opportunity. Actually, no, I need... Ooh, I can get into small laser range again. Oh, you're about to feel the pain. Large laser on. Yeah, I need coolant vent. Activate the coolant vents! The coolant vents were not enough. Are you kidding me? Apparently the coolant vents were not enough. Okay, what can I shoot to make you cry? I mean, I can just blitz for your head. Is that a... No, I think I want to take out this arm, though. Because that arm is carrying a lot of firepower. I need to do 165 damage. I have 165 damage right there. Precision strike. Peace, you do not have Call Child Mastery, though. Ooh, 50%. Yeah, this could be interesting. Just nail it as best as you can. Break it? Not quite. We'll make it be broken. It shall be broken shortly. Let's come over here. Take aim, because right now you are the heaviest thing on the field, so please die. Yeah, there goes your arm. You got no big, large lasers no more. And now you're in real pain. What do you got left? 43 health in the center torso. Reach is going to stride forward with all the grace of a Greek god. And he's going to expose himself to fire, no doubt. Because now he's going to be visible following up the turn. But, 1, 2, and he's dead. And I'm going to hope that the Highlander can kill a single spider before, you know, all hell breaks loose. Can't guarantee it, but I can hope. So, gotta swing the Highlander forward just so it can share armor a little bit should the possibility of that happening arise. And give him the missiles. Oh, it's so many missiles, but he's gonna survive. Didn't even lose his armor. That sucks. Alright, so we're looking at 3 mechs operating in the light mech phase, and the Atlas is going to get shot at because the Atlas ain't in cover. Unfortunately, it is the... I had it injury ignored. Good for us. Please do not taunt them for more head hits. I don't want to have to deal with more pilot injuries. Those are just so irritating to have to deal with. No, seriously, that's my biggest irritation. I mean, I'll fix a mech, that's fine. Hey, it's an Irby! It's an R60 with an AC-10, who hit me on that shoulder again. Jeez, these people just do not like my arms. I mean, there's nothing in the arm. Oh god, another one of you. Oh, die please. Oh, you're gonna shoot my grasshopper, which honestly is a good plan. It is, because you've exposed my structure, and now you're staring at 2 medium lasers and or 2 small lasers and a medium. 45-ton Vindicator Avenging Angel gonna get involved with this fight as well. Hurting me quite badly. You little jerk. Another bloody head hit. I hate head hits. They're so frustrating to work with. Right is left, right? Yeah, it is. That's not good. Turn to face entirely. We'll use just the, you know, large lasers. You, the trebuchet. Large laser on, medium laser off, medium laser off. Medium laser off. Yeah, that's fine. The difference of accuracy and damage is worth it to me. Stray shot, stray shot. Okay, so that didn't work out so great, if I'm honest. So they're actually putting up one hell of a fight. I gotta give them credit for that much. I don't want to give them credit for much, but they deserve that. 55, that's not good. That's not good at all. The only trouble is there's another Lance out there, and I don't want to have to deal with him.
I'm going.
So we are going to be super aggressive. Go for the headshots. Can you please go for the headshots? I mean, that's why I built you. We hit him with an SRM in the head. Okay, I gotta give you credit for that. Fine. You deserve it. Okay, let's go annihilate this trebuchet. It's time to drill, baby, drill. Because we're going right through the side armor on this one. You're dead. Good. I was really worried that you actually weren't going to be dead, and I was going to be in a lot of pain. Stalker is just about to get into range, and we can blow up the Urban Mech. The Urban Mech is actually more dangerous, so cool event, activate that. And then I don't really care about the Commando at the moment. I do care about you, because you got an AC-10. So I'm just going to blitz you with fire. Now, these mechs, these Urban Mechs, they're fairly tanky. They are equipped with a lot of armor for their size, and so while we've crit that AC-10, it is still going to hurt us quite badly. The Avenging Angel, maybe not as much. Commando can go for a punch, because he wants to focus on my right arm. Thank you for hitting the leg. That actually works out okay for me. As long as you can't through armor critical me, which you can't. So we're dealing with that. Enemy turn. Urban Mech is going to maneuver forward and open fire on the Highlander. And he missed. It looked like a hit, but apparently not. And then, who is this guy? Are you going to come back to me? Yes, the 30-ton spider jumping into the middle of the fight. He's looking for a rumble. That is like the poster child image of I have made a calculated decision, and I am very bad at math. I'm just gonna bring you down, buddy. I'm gonna flatten that building. It's only got 100 health. I've got more than 100 damage in a lot of my weapons. Peace. Yeah, just you know what? If this doesn't work, you'll still be in range to shoot other things. It's all gonna depend on how much heat I'm able to generate. Not you. Target the building. Yes. So that is 100 damage right there, but I don't have the heat for that. I don't. So 50. No, I can't flatten the building. I'd love to, but I just don't have the ability to do so at the moment, which really kind of sucks. All the medium lasers off. Yeah, all the medium lasers off. And then I just blitz him with smalls. Is that going to work? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of damage. It's like 160 damage. So what we're going to do is I'm going to target your... Oh, yeah, your piece. You don't have the capability of actually handling that. It's a medium laser into an SRM ammo, which might explode, which would then... Yeah, just do it. See if we can't cut through all of this. Is he dead? Not quite. He's got 20 health up. If I had one more small laser, I could have done it. Alright, Reach.
They will be done.
Reach, I think your goal in life at this point is to... Yeah, you're gonna stride forward right here. Right here. And you can kill this guy, right? Or is it? That'd be overkill. Read out. Read out, what can you shoot? Because I'm gonna walk you back into cover. So that you can then turn around and just hopefully annihilate somebody. Or I can boot you. 80 damage to a spider. Sure, do it. 80 damage to a damaged spider. Okay, so that didn't quite do what I was hoping for. People be still alive. This is not cool, rangeable. You're gonna have to finish off multiple targets in basically one glorious titanic tidal wave of fire. I believe in you though, because you're cool. And that will then free up Reach to the kill an urban mech, which may be a little bit overkill. The accuracy is not going to be great. But you know what? Neither of these guys have much anyway. So back up. Multi-target. Actually, cool event first. Because we're going to need it. Multi-target. You, who is 48 health. You, who is 20 health. I'm on your back, though, so you're 40 health as well. Bravo is looking to be the same. Yeah, that'll work. Die, please. I think that'll kill the spider, and then I'm just gonna flood you with missiles. Because eventually something will get through. There we go. I was actually a little bit worried there, because I was splattering damage all over the place. And that will mean that Reach can then deal with you. Oh, you're about to have a very, very bad day. Yeah, that's just 2 legs and a head at that point. There's no trash can center torso anymore. He's just on the ground. Lovely. Next, buddy, it's you. Are you coming down? No, you're going to a smaller building? Stop hurting this mech. Jeez, man. You've got an obsession. It's not cool. Peace. Peace can back up. Actually, no, Peace could go forward. Take advantage of the wall of the coolant. Actually, yeah, Peace. Let's do that. Let's bring this building down. How much heat can I get on? Just not quite that. Target the building. It only needs 80 damage. Okay, that's great. So shut off a large laser. Actually, no. Shut off the light medium. I want to overkill as best as I can. Okay, good. That building's coming down. And on the floor, please. Fall damage of however much they think the fall damage is supposed to be, which I actually don't think is as high as it should be. But it does mean that you're no longer, you know, stable. Target. Go over the head. It's a 17% chance, but if you flatten it, it did not. So, pilot injured. He's now going to fall on his back, which will leave him vulnerable to follow-up fires into his torso, which does not have a whole heck of a lot of health left. Alright, he's lost his evasive, he's lost his initiative, he's just gonna die now. The Highlander can finish him off with all of its missiles, 325. Just aim for that center torso and turn off a medium laser, and you're good. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Just all the death. Perfect. Okay, so the Xi'an Triumphant forces have been triumphantly eliminated. That's all of them, Commander. Norcus may still be alive, and well in that tower of hers, but the battle mechs are a different story. That's right, mercenary swine. You killed a lot of brave freedom fighters today. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back, but for every one of my fighters you just cut down, I'll recruit 3 more. Well, she's as pleasant as ever. Here comes Lady Cunningham's dropship, right on cue. Wonderful. I hope you're watching, Commander. I'll give her a welcome she soon won't forget.
Mission successful.
I think that the building will, fall apart. Well, we're gonna get yelled at, but that's okay. As long as Lady Cunningham doesn't die. Is Lady Cunningham gonna die? I hadn't considered that. I mean, I figured it's gonna be an attack. So 102,000. The Grasshopper's not in the next fight, but that's okay. I've got a Black Knight that can do the same thing. Anything interesting out of the salvage, or is it all just boring crap? We're leaning on boring crap here. Yeah, it's all boring. So, nothing of use. So, grab me, for Sprogue's sake, I will take the Urban Mech. And then we will pick up the 2 parts of the Trebuchet. Or 2 parts of a Trebuchet, because that's a good mech. Like, it is a good mech. It's annoying to fight. And the reason why it's annoying to fight is because it's a good mech. Alright. Right click on enemy. Yeah, so trebuchets are quite, not monstrously powerful, but they're powerful. They've got some serious heft to them. For their tonnage, they're pretty good. And if you can modify them with even better equipment, oh boy do they start shining. You cram in a pair of LRM-15s on any medium mech in that category, and you get a lot of firepower. Hearts and Minds 3. Herbert, Shonovan. Commander Ma, I just touched down to tour the ruins of the Emerald Dawn's HQ, and you know what happened then? I've got a feeling you're going to tell us whether we want you to or not. You're damn right I will. TS and Orcus ordered a rocket attack on my ship. They pinned us down for 10 terrifying minutes before my pilot managed to get us back off the ground again. Recordings of my predicament are already popping up all over Emerald Dawn's propaganda feeds. I'm a laughingstock, and Norcus, who is very much still alive, is using my shame to strengthen her support. Would you rather your ship has landed in a crater full of dead civilians? Because I can understand it. Because as I understand it, that was an alternative. Don't talk to me about alternatives. You had a simple job to do and you blew it. If the hostages had been killed, it would have been tragic, but House Davian would have been insulated from your actions. You're a deniable asset, and we'd have capitalized on that. Now, not only does the Federation have to clean up your mess, but it also has to negotiate the release of the hostages. What's more, I'll be on the hook for those if those negotiations fail. Do you understand what a terrible position you've put me in? What I understand is that you don't give 2 shits about whether those hostages live or die. All that matters is whether you'll be seen as culpable for their deaths. Not another word, Mr. Fatanin. I'm in no mood to humor you. Commander, I am extremely displeased with the outcome of this contract. You've left me holding the bag in more ways than one. With respect, Lady Cunningham, none of that would have happened if you hadn't decided to treat open warfare as a PR stunt. This conversation is over. Because I'm in a generous mood, I'm going to pay you your contract price. In return, you will keep your silence regarding the specifics of what happened today. You hold your tongue and let me handle the messaging from this point on. We can do that, Lady Cunningham. Good. Now I suggest you pack up your company and vacate the system. Commander Ma, go and don't look back. I have a great deal of damage control to oversee and a hostage crisis to manage at the same time. The fewer uncontrollable variables I need to worry about, the better. I don't care what Cunningham has to say. Those hostages are alive because of us. What's more is we're still getting paid. In light of that, it really doesn't matter whether Cunningham's happy or not. Let's take our client's advice, settle up and get the hell out of here. We'll find better opportunities waiting for us down the road. Loot box time! Surprise mechanics have revealed themselves to be... small laser plus. Boring. Well, actually, no, plus to damage is not terrible. AC-20 plus stability damage, useless. Heat bank, not terrible. Exchangers are better. And a plus, so this was a pretty meh one. But to be fair, it was a 2-skull contract. So managed to get down, caused a little bit of havoc, caused a little bit of damage, and saved the hostages. So I'm feeling good about that. I have no problems with the way that turned out. We're working on the low G pool, by the way. And the Argo is just about finished. Just got to give you guys a little bit of a peek at what we're doing. As you can see, all the systems support are done. The meta bays are all done. The combat done. We're working our way through all of the recreational facilities. Next up will probably be, yeah, just any of them. It doesn't really matter at this point. They all take 20 days and they all cost about the same. So we may actually finish building the Argo before, we finish all the Flashpoints, which will be great. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every time I post these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.